Hey, you tourists, it's your boy Domination. This is back in the basic. Check out this is how we do Texas baby man on those back. You know what it is. Know what it is. Know what it is. Know what it is. Real men rise. Real men rise up. Fake men rise down. Real women rise up. Fake women rise down. Press the word preacher, preach on. And today's topic we're gonna talk about is the only place you ever gonna get. Only place you ever gonna get is right back at basic. And today's topic I want to talk about is, man. I really want to talk about this, man, because as a people, we're in trouble, man. I hate to say this. I hate to say this, man. This is why, for some reason, I said this all the time. You really can't blame these politicians. They're going to follow what everything they do, whatever they say. I mean, like I said, I'm not a Democrat, and I'm damn sure ain't no fucking Republican. And I ain't no liberal either. Because these parties, man, ain't done shit for no tired group. It's gonna be 2015 real soon. This is 2014 now. And after Obama get off office, don't be surprised some of it is going to happen. Don't be surprised, because you know what? Maybe we need to get our moment. Maybe we do need to wake up and understand there's a martial law is coming in. And I guarantee it's going to be in the black community. I guarantee, because we do a little bit too much. Especially us as black males. I'm glad I don't got no kids. I want my own. And people can get mad because I don't want. Why I want to deal with a group of the community who don't want to admit that we got issues. It's hard for black men to admit we got problems, just like it's hard for sisters to admit they got problems. Nobody wants to deal with that. I sure as hell don't. Because you look at it, nobody wants your ass no way. And yeah, I'm going to tell you something else. People look down on you, especially if you don't have a certain way, if you don't have a certain car, certain lifestyle. Just like my niece and them, I love them, but they fucked up. I'll tell you something else, man. I come from the 80s. When the crack era hit the scene, you call them crack babies. I wasn't on crack, but we came from around when crack hit the scene. But you know, I step back, I observe, but now I see why these things are happening, why these things are going on in our community as we speak. We want to blame these politicians. We can't put the blame on them, because nobody forced us to do anything. Now, they push these false images that we see on TV, and we think that this is what makes a real life. And our women's sisters are too far gone. They gone. I hate to say it, but a lot of that is Thug's fault. Because when you fuck with these women, and now all of a sudden that you left them pregnant, left them baby. See, this is what happened. That's why women get pregnant. But I remember it was a video by this dude named Crazy Brother. He wasn't lying when he said that it's this repeating cycle going back with this single mother dating a no good man, and a man dating no good woman. But when her son and daughter did the same thing, and he wasn't lying when he said that, because you hear this a lot. We can keep denying all we want to, and we run away from it. How I know? Black community our people been on TV more than anybody. It's like we want to be seen. We want people to be known that we're human. I understand that. But right now, we need to go on about our fucking business and not worried about everybody else. And other race need to do the same. You got white community is fucking up because of that, but what their ancestors done. Because they look at the America is built for theirs, and they look at their so-called American dream is being destroyed. Well, that's something they got to look at themselves and anyone else. So they can't put the blame on us. Now, we play a part of that, but they play a part of this right along with this. But I'm going to say something else, man. I don't watch TV at all. I really don't. Because sometimes I feel like I'm the only one who knows what's going on. And I'm probably not the only one. But what's the point? Those people right there, the majority of people, they're going to get slaughtered. Them folks right there, they want to party like it's like when the night is young. They're not going to live. They're just not. They think everything. But see, they're not going to try to listen to that. Especially the young generation. They're not trying to listen to that. In their mind, they only live once. They ain't, life is too short. And you hear this all the time. I don't like this negative of reinquotement that you only live once. When they say that you only live once, mean you're gonna die real as a young age. I don't even care if my other niece gone at this point because she decided, well, I'm gonna do what I want to do. That mentality. And probably fuck a damn roughhead, cruff ass dude ain't done a damn thing for her. So what does that tell you? That's our community right there. We want to deny it, and I hate it when our people deny this shit. That we got a problem. We got a fucking problem. But yet nobody wants to be around some evil ass people from all these other people. Nobody wants to be around that, and everybody knows it. But yet they get mad like they figure you judging them. I'm sorry. In the Bible it says that in the Bible we already judge already. Even if we're not judged or not. It says it. I understand that you make mistakes, but you got to learn from it. But don't sit there and turn around and complain. I get tired of it. I get tired of hearing black men always complain, but do something about it. Don't sit there and complain if nothing been done. Say, you can't put this on Obama. But Obama do need to stand up for himself because he knows there's a lot of people do not like him. He knows it. Especially because he don't look like most majority of people. In black community, we can deny this shit all we want to, but we know what's going on. There's a real reason why we're being hated. Because it happened 6 years ago. That a lot of people don't know the Homo erectus, the Homo sapiens. Before the modern man come from the modern monkey, the modern fucking apes, the modern fucking gorillas. They even said this. And they trying to say that modern humans came from the modern animals. That people communicate with animals and animals communicate human. That's what they're saying. The science study all of this. Now, I don't know the fact that it is or not. People can look at this and they can laugh. I'm telling you, I can laugh at this too. But they said this. And it happened 600 years ago. From all it started beginning from Africa. Why you think they show the goddamn Planet of the Apes and they try to tell you even whites became apes and Latinos and all these other race of people? They said this. I don't know how true that is because I don't believe that kind of stuff. But when you think about it, it does make sense why people communicate animals. It does make sense. Caucasian are the only ones doing this. I don't see blacks communicate animals because they make it seem like some of our people don't like animals. We don't even like nature. We don't understand it. We don't get it. You trying to take a sister to a damn nature, she gonna look at you like you're crazy. Like you gonna take her to a slum to a run with pack with being sexually assaulted by wolves. She gonna look at that. She don't want to deal with that. She want to go to clubs. She want to buy some drink. That's what this shit is about. And I'm telling you something else, man. I got to make some change for myself. I ain't worried about else what's going on. And my father is right. Because a lot of us going to die for this shit and this whole Ebola about to be outbreak. And all it is about depopulation fucking control. How they want to control Africa because they know that humanity starts from there. And then you got the fucking Neanderthals came in from Europe, and all the standing from the fucking cold, and that's what started all this goddamn racism shit in the motherfucking first place. And the people who own the system, fuck y'all. Y'all are the real reason why this shit is going on. My folks are not gonna make it because we still on some clown shit. We think everything is funny. Black men, I hate to say this, black men today are so damn soft, man. We want to be gullible. We don't realize at any moment they can try us, but we don't want to hear it. No, you tell these young dudes by the age of 18 and 19, teenagers is a waste of years. They're a waste. There's a wasteland. Teenagers. I'm a teenager. I know what I'm talking about. Your 20s is your fucked up years. Your 20s. I'm glad I turned 18 and just see the shit what's going on. Now I might not have children, but I will have one real soon. But right now, I just don't, because this shit, man. Our own women do not like us, but yet they gotta put their own self to blame. Nobody tell them to fuck with these no good dudes. And how you think they can get the car, they get the final things and final going. They don't want to admit in some of their states. They don't want to sit there and say feminists really fucked us up. I said, yeah, men did cause fetishism. Men caused this, and at the same time cause it. They got to be the ones to help it to destroy it. But men ain't gonna do that. Men can continue out there getting pussy, use women, and that's it. But at the same time, men came from a fucking female. Calling bitch out of their name. I don't even like using that damn term, bitch and a hoe. I really don't like it. But let's be honest. There are women out here who are bitches. There are women who out here who are hoes. There is. There are women out here, and don't tell me they're not. Because if they post themselves in a picture and in fucking bathroom all the time, that means right there you knew that this woman is a hoe. You knew she fucking. She's a jump off. She jump off every dick that she can get. And don't tell me, because there's some shit goes on in these fucking clubs and these damn strip clubs. I mean, this shit is going on. And that's probably why this HIV just fucking spread. And some of these dudes have it by getting these damn females. No, fuck that shit, man. You better protect yourself out here. But these dudes are so damn dumb. They think of what measure off their dick and not measure what they measure of how much of information they measure of their brain, how their brain start growing. The food for thought. The much feed information you've been feed when information been grown in your brain. But it's sad, man. It's sad that I live in a generation right now. Black men are in trouble. I already know they are. I already know. And not just the ones that the brothers on the streets in the trouble, but the ones that's wearing the suit. Yeah, them type. They're really gonna hurt them. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Brothers, y'all better start going to karate class or boxing. You better start doing all that. Cause I'm telling you right now, you better go to a gun range, cause they coming for us. And it's not funny. I'm telling you, we need to have to put our people down. And all these other people, all these other races done it. Oh, they prepared. White America prepared. Latinos, Asian, everybody else. But some reason, black men, we don't look at this. We don't look at this and say this is a problem. And sisters better protect themselves as well, because they sit up there, they talking about they want a good man. But a lot of these women push good men away. And I'll respect no woman who push a man away. But you always talking about you can't find a good man, but then again, you dog a good man, right? How I know? I see this shit. By the time I was 16, I see that same fucking problem that I see today at the age of 28. Yeah, women, you keep denying all you want to, because I'm telling you, it's going to come back on you. And you're going to look back and say, what the fuck did I just done? And men can keep denying and act like that. It's not a problem, but it is. We already killing ourselves. We don't even have no fucking babies. We don't produce. Look at every other community that you got men running communities. You go to Asian community, Asians still run the community. You go to Latino community, Latinos still run the community. You go to Middle East community, Middle East men still run the community. Go to the white community. Oh yeah, they got white men running, but go to the black men. Black men do not run. We don't even run the fucking household. Who run the household? Women. Yes. The women run the house, man. Now she thinks like a man, but she's not. She's not a man. She's a woman. She's gonna bleed like a woman. She's gonna cry like a woman. She gonna do everything a woman do and act her well duty as a female. She's not a man. She might think like a man and have male quibices to think that she's a man, but she's not. I'm sorry. Women wear the dress. It used to be a time where women are feminine. Now, thanks to these rape cases, these women are not feminine no more. They act like straight up dudes. Why I want to fuck with a chick who act like a dude? No. And this is why domestic violence are high, and especially other communities, especially in the black community. It's high. No brother do not want to deal with that. Yeah, I want to thanks to the thugs, man. Thank you, because this shit is actually going to. But see, good brothers allow that to happen because they don't stand up for themselves and say enough is enough. No, we're cowards, man. I hate to say it, I don't want nothing to do what goes on in white America, Latino, and every other community, especially my own. I got to get the fuck up out of here because and focus on my life and everybody else. Everybody else need to focus on their goddamn else fucking problems. Every day, it's like people want you to go to jail. They want you to fuck up. They want you to go out there and hit somebody and get that anger, that hate, man, that fucking hate. You're surrounded by it. These people are spread among a cancer, man. I'm sick of that shit. Every fucking day, man. Guess what? Some dude knocking my sister's door, her apartment place, named Lee. Whatever his name is. Excuse me, I don't like people using people's name, but this dude knocking at the door, man. Knocking door. I don't care what it is. I say it. Knocking the door. Trying to say looking for my niece. And all of a sudden my sister called the police. What does that tell you right there, society people? What does that tell you? I swear, we're dead, man. I tell you, it's like we don't see this. We don't see it. Black women gonna see it. Better yet, oh yeah, ain't there's a black woman got shot in Washington D.C. because she was ran into the fucking White House. I'm gonna say you black women out there, if you think that the something can't get to you, you better believe it will. For your attitude and your running your mouth, yeah. I never seen white women. Yeah, you see white women act the fuck up. Yeah. But what she never do, she never get in a man's face. Never. She never get in a man's face like a sister, like a hood rat does. These hood rats, man, somebody gonna put them down bad. And I'm gonna tell you something else, dudes. That's what y'all get, man. Y'all fuck with these women. Y'all fuck them over so many goddamn times. They start reacting, think like a man, but she's not. You got men thinking that they're women. They're not women. He might got a name from a woman, got a game from a woman, but he can never be like a woman. He can't. He's a man. Men wear the pants. But thanks to feminists, all sex roles been changed. Now women act like they wear the pants and men wear the dress. That explains it. Because these brothers who act feminine, no wonder why these damn black women want thugs. Because they believe that a thug is a real man. But yeah, you better go to the damn corporate companies because them motherfuckers don't even own shit. Don't own a motherfucking thing. Don't even own a textbook. I say, fuck that street life shit. That whole street life shit is fucking stupid. It's going to do some damage. And that whole snop snitching culture, yeah, that's going to really kill our community. Because look at the stuff that people can't even solve, unsolved murders. We basically saying, don't trust the police. But yet, you go to white community, they trust the goddamn cops. Whites will die and protect and kill. And that's how they are. They are like this. That goes back to the fucking Neanderthals. And blacks are the Homo sapiens. It goes back to that. We used to want to die and protect, but we don't want to do that shit. We act like nothing ain't matters. Can I blame Mr. Obama don't want to deal with our shit? Basically, no. I can't blame him. Because he look at, I got this better position. Y'all ain't gonna fuck it up for me. There are a lot of black men who think like that. There's a lot of them. And sisters think like this too. Oh, you ain't gonna fuck up for me. You see, we act like Caucasian. We think like they do. But yet, we don't have their certain featurement. This whole race, whites and blacks ain't gonna never be equal. It ain't gonna happen. You can't relate to other races, especially if you know their culture. You can't relate to them. We keep saying we're all the same. Deep in my mind, I feel like we do. But a lot of times, how can we say we're the same, but we felt different? We are different. God just made us differently. That's just the whole point. Doesn't matter who the original race. Now, it happened 600 years ago. 6 million years ago by the existence of this world. It started beginning from Africa, from all the way to India, all the way to Australia, all the way from goddamn Asia and Europe to South America to North America now. But nobody wants to seem to talk about that, do they? This whole thing about slavery is another word for Slavic people. They were original slaves before they slaved, Asians or Middle East Jews. Then they slaved blacks. I don't know how this stuff been play a part in this, but they play a lot of part. Did you know that Obama got the most death threats than any other president? It don't surprise me, because they think that what if that they're gonna take over. That our people gonna find out who they really are. And I tell you right there, man, they don't give a damn about what goes on to our community. Because some of the stuff we do, we don't even care about what goes on our own. But when 2 black men getting shot, nobody seems to give a damn. But let it be a white guy kill a black man, all of a sudden, it's gonna start all this race. Same thing, 2 white guys killed. White community don't say a damn word. But let it be a black man kill a white guy, then all of a sudden, now, I said, it'd be outrage. See, we're hypocrite. We say one thing and we fuck around and we play with God all the time, man. You know, this whole thing about what's going on and all that. Me personally, I got other things to do, man, because I'm not gonna waste my time to address this certain issue that we have as a folks, because personally we gonna get ourselves through, man, because right now people just can't deal with reality. I have to deal with it. I have no other choice but to deal with it. I can't deal with my imagination. I mean that's it, because the black community sold out. They sold out, and don't say they haven't, because they have. They sell out, and they ain't not looking back. Black women sold out, brothers sold out. They don't look back at their community. They consider called sellouts. But I can understand why they don't want to look back, because you really can't help people no more. You only help people for those who need it and the ones who don't need it. But they always help out the ones who don't need it, knowing they don't need that damn help like they should. I mean, that's simple. I'm better off with kids, because I'm not going to end up like most dudes are nowadays. But what's the point? You ain't going to get your own kids. No, because they think that all black men got some fucking kids statical everywhere. And they think like that. They think all black men got some kids stacking everywhere. But yet that's like that for many other race of men. They will never say that. No, they will never say that. They will not say that to a Latino man. They will not say that to Asian men or white men. They don't say that. They don't even want to say that to a fucking Middle East man. You know, they will not say that. Are you think we're free? Because frankly, we're not. We're not free. But what is free? We're not free from ourselves and everything else. We need to go on about our fucking business. Now, me, I ain't trying to worry about these people out here. I got to worry about myself and myself only. Because ain't nobody going to think about you, so why should you think about them? People are selfish, but now I see why some people are selfish. Now I see why. Because some people just feel like nobody should care about them, so they got to care about themselves instead of them. Because you shouldn't think about everyone else. See, that's that whole mindset of Republican. Republicans, people do think like this. And then you got the Democrats want to help out everybody. The people that couldn't get back on their feet. There's nothing wrong helping people from the holidays and New Year's and years. But be careful when you do that, because some folks are not used to it. I don't even like the fucking Republicans, because Republicans, man, they think that, people should be more like them, but everything they get and they have, they still ain't fucking, and they ain't happy. Don't believe these rich people are happy, because they really not. They got to deal with tax breaks and tax cuts by the government like everybody else. Just like the damn poor people does, and middle class. They have to pay taxes like anybody else. I don't care how powerful they think they are. You really can't get mad at rich people because they work hard what they got. Some of them got it for the wrong way. But I hate to say this. They full of shit at times, just like poor, just like middle class. But the thing is, they feel like they should run the whole entire achievement of the world, and they want to feel titled for something. I don't care how successful you are, you're going to be lonely on top. You really is. And then many of them are now. And they don't even act like they love each other. They act like they just do it for the benefit of the money. Money ain't nothing but a green piece of paper anyway, so what's the difference? It don't value anything. It don't value nothing. My uncle told me, and this is a real, true, powerful statement when he said, you rule the money, but don't let the money rule you. Because most majority of people let money rule over them, and that's why they feel like they're in the same way they is. These women are not feminine no more. But thanks to men caused the fetishism that started, and women redacted to misled for not have a problem with finding families. And I'm gonna tell you something else. These feminists, they full of shit, man. They full of shit. Everything they say, but yet they don't say nothing about there are black women getting beat up by the cops every day. I don't hear feminists talk about that, do they? I don't hear feminists talking about there are white girls going missing all the time. I don't hear them talk about that. How come they never talk about there are women out there who've been kidnapped and all this other stuff? They full of shit. That tell me right there, feminists have failed to the women. It did. It failed black women, and damn sure it failed the ones who created it all is the fucking white women. It failed them. It failed them. I hate to say it. The whole thing. And men should have never caused this, but at the same time, I'm going to make this clear. I never raped a woman in my life, and I never about to. I never call a woman out of her name, and I shouldn't. But what's the point that trying to be a good man in this world? Because no matter how much you try to be good to people, you could be nice to people so long, it get to a point that people want you to react. People want you to get angry. People want you to get upset. They like that shit. People like constant drama, constant frictional. They like that shit, especially whites and everybody else. They love that shit. They love people getting at other people's throats. But it ain't going to be funny with somebody dead. Then what? And then somebody going to jail. Because I know everybody else don't want to go to jail. They don't want to go to jail. I don't want to. Nobody wants to end up dying and every goddamn day. You read the fucking newspapers all the time. You hear people that gone dead. Upset. But you know what? We playing with fire. We playing the devil's fire. And yet, we deserve everything we do. We deserve everything that we fucking get in this country. So all you people, you can go to party all you want to, but what's going to happen when the party going to end? Then what? You really can't tell nobody nothing. You can't tell white people for shit about their lives and the things they're doing. You can't tell all these other races, and you damn sure can't tell us nothing because we think we know every fucking thing. You can't tell sisters this. You tell a sister, she don't like hearing the truth. She think in her mind, well, I made it. I got degrees. I'm successful. That's all you hear. But what's she gonna do after she get those degrees? She gonna build a business in her community, or she gonna make something better for her community? No, she gonna move the fuck out of here. That's what she gonna fucking do and get the hell out of this damn jungle, this concrete jungle that she's in. She's gonna get the fuck out of here, just like brothers do. There is no black community no more. We don't have it anymore. We lost that. We lost that for hundreds of years. And we deserve it. Yeah, but we can't blame this on Caucasian, because Caucasian fuck up their community as well. So what's the difference? What's the fucking difference? Everybody got to take care of their responsibility. Just like these politicians. Because you have to be responsible for what these politicians did. And yeah, they run every goddamn thing. They run the whole entire global planet. They run all this shit. From this technology, from the fucking internet. You can't say anything about them because sooner or later they're gonna knock at your front door. You can't say nothing about them. But when certain people say something about them, they don't say anything. What they tell you? People, if you want some real change in your life, man, make some real changeization for yourself and not make the whole changeization from the world, because it ain't gonna happen. Don't waste your time. And that goes to men and women. Don't even waste your time, because these people are too far gone. And they're not gonna change. They're not. Don't even expect that. Find something what makes you happy. Because frankly, you deserve it. Because a lot of these ignorant, these interaction with people with negative, they fall into negative shit daily. They're gonna be gone and dead anyway. They're gonna be gone, and half of these motherfuckers ain't gonna make it by the time they turn 25. They can't even reach that age to live. And some of these sisters, man, I feel bad for them, because many of them ain't gonna never get the chance to get married. And that's why nobody wants to deal with their ass. That's why nobody wants to deal. Anyone, ain't this a damn shame that white women, they can get married, having kids and shit, but some of them don't want to deal with it. You got all these other races of women get married and have kids, but when it comes to sisters, for some odd reason, that tell you right there, they need to leave these damn thugs the fuck alone, because they can't get their stuff together. And I'm not no thug blamer if that's everybody think, because I can't blame them, because they getting some pussy. They're going to get some pussy anyway. So what's the difference? He don't even care if a woman interested in him or not. As long as he know he get it, he get it. If he couldn't get it, he'll find somewhere else. Now you got some assholes are the ones who get mad if he going to make that woman convince him to convince her to talk to him and put the force on him. But the nice guy, the one who can't get no sex unless he got to bring some money in, or a car, or a damn house. That motherfucker can have hard car and house and women still wouldn't come by. That's just how it is, man. That's just how it is, because the black community, man, as far as it goes, the black community is dead at this point, because we don't have a community anymore. They always talking about we 12%, 13% of population. Half of us don't fucking exist because of damn abortion. And this is true. But you can't tell these sisters that means they can't even create babies no more. They might kill these newborn babies and say, and forget the shit. If a man can't, they stick around and marry them and all that. No wonder why black men and black women just don't get along. But when they go around other communities, they don't say anything about it. But yet they can get hurt. I tell you, man, it's sad that you have to find it from love anywhere else. But I can't blame these sisters going to find love anywhere else, because if they can't find love in their community, they're going to go somewhere else. Same thing, I can't blame brothers. If they can't find love in somewhere from their own community, their own community going somewhere else. No other race does that but us. No other race do this. Name one race that ever date other races. You don't find that many. You seen more brothers going in out of race than you ever seen sisters. I barely don't see sisters do it that much. Unless I had a cousin, she's a black woman, married a white guy, and they're a nice couple, been together and all that. But they both been premised by relationship. She been used by her own man, and he been used by his own woman. So they click and they interact, and they got together ever since. When you can find love, you can find it anywhere. But some people just don't believe it, and I can understand it, because you've been told all your life that you can find something, and you can never get it, But I'm gonna tell you something right now, man. We need to get off of the stuff that we're doing, because right now in the black community, anywhere else, we're in trouble, man. We're fucking in trouble, and we wonder why we don't respect it. We wonder why. We wonder why. I do this because I love my people, I love people for all genres, but I love my people even more because I can understand that how we got here in this generation. Because God put on this earth not just as act foolish. God just put us earth to learn a lesson from this world, and yet we just giving up. We just feel like nothing it for us. And some people feel like they can never find that love, and they just have to stuck what they are. And Dave, this is a fact though, that single people don't get more sex than couples do. Couples have this have a lot of success in marriage to keep saving in marriage than single people. Because single people, man, come on, what was single people gonna have sex with a lot of people, and those people are not happy. They look like they're happy, but they're really not. They can trick everybody, but they cannot trick me. I can sense it. I can sense in people's hearts and eyes, and can tell that I can tell that people can happy, and I can tell they don't look happy. But right now, man, but you know what? There's a reason. There's a real reason why these things are going on. There's a real reason, and that explains a lot of things. Hopefully I can find somebody real soon, but right now I gotta focus on me now, because I ain't got time for these fucked up ass neighbors. I don't got time for them. I don't got time for all these stupidity, because all the negative, you got to kill off the negative and focus on the positive note, spin of a positive spin, and not focus on the negative. Because all I can say is, man, please be careful, man. Mechanization, stay aware, and hopefully it will get you through it. Because half of these people, you ain't got nothing to worry about, because you're going to see where their life is going to head it and what your life is going to be headed. You're going to head it for some great things, and they're going to end up in the worst things. These folks, man, it's not just my folks, but everybody else, even whites, and these people out here, man, this world can be a circus. I ain't gonna lie to you. This world can be a damn circus fest when it can. They put on a goddamn motherfucking show. That's what they'll do. They'll continue to do this, to put on a show. Men acting like clowns, women acting like circus sluts, and most of all, children act like a goddamn freak show. And they put it on for everybody. Make it seem like everything is about race. Everything is about based on upbringing, religion, reward with sexual genders between gay and straight. Make it seem like it's all about certain living of lifestyle of class that you do, from rich to poor, and you in the middle between, but all. None of those things ain't matter. The problem is, man, there's two types of people. There's people gonna do what they want to do, and people gonna do what they supposed to do. People that do what they supposed to do, those are the ones that be thankful for what they got, and not be thankful for not what they have, but thankful what they, as long as they keep living and living life. But the ones that do what they supposed to do, the ones that do what they want to do, those are the ones gonna end up dead. Those are the ones going to end up going to jail. Those are the ones that not can receive, not to get anything in this world. Only thing they can do to make the other person look bad. That's all they can do. Even from the goddamn racists, the goddamn self-hate, the whole thing about sexual oscuity between men and women, all that stuff don't matter. It belongs in alternative of a mystery arc or mystery schools. That's all it is. This whole thing about the world and all this stuff, you got to make your life better, because the world got to make it better for you. Don't worry about the rest of the world. The rest of the world gonna have enough views already. Only thing you got to think about, you living the life today, and don't live no speculation of tomorrow or the day. So you're gonna get yourself through it, and we're gonna be all right, man. But just be aware and stay way headed, and anything to be possible, anything else, and you can get and maintain to get in this world. So stay safe, people. Please stay safe. That's all I gotta say. All right. It's your boy Domination. This is Back of the Basic Juggle. Deuces. How we do, takes, baby. Until next time. All right. Peace, and I'm out.